Salmonellosis. For how long isolation is required? 3 consecutive stool cultures negative. Until then, you need to basically isolate them. Now, what is the meaning of 2+? 2+ means if the bacilli are found in all the fields, you call 2+. Many bacilli in all fields is 3+. One or less than one bacillus in each field, you call 1+. No bacilli in 100 fields is negative. Minimum 7 sites should be examined. Pauci means index is less than 2, multi means index is greater than 2. Corpulence index, Broca's index, they are all the indices of obesity. PMA, it is the underweight for age. That is the most important role in the case of the PM. There is a great role in comparing the weight of the baby with the age and drawing that typical chart. The first indicator is underweight for age. Now a cohort was started, and at the outset 200 out of 1200 had already had the illness under study. Next year 150 contracted the illness for the first time. What is the incidence rate? For incidence, previous cases are not really required. So 150 new cases out of the 1000 remaining, 1200 में 200 को already पिछले साल हो गया problem. Remaining 1000 में 150 को नया निकला. So 150 by 1000. Right? So instead of saying 150, we should say 150. Actually, correction in the option A. How does Anopheles mosquito lay eggs? It is the clear water. Anopheles will not give birth to twins. It will give rise to single eggs, boat-shaped eggs with lateral float. Culex, clusters, and there are no lateral floats. Aedes, single eggs, cigar-shaped eggs, no lateral floats. Mansonia, star-shaped clusters attached to the undersurface of the leaves. Entomology is another dirty topic in SPM, which you have to anyway read, because we are living in the country with mosquitoes living along with us, or probably we are living along with mosquitoes, whichever is applicable. For the health worker, what is the best teaching opportunity? Basically, if he can demonstrate to a group of mothers, पानी में शक्कर कैसे मिलाना, नमक कैसे मिलाना, ORS कैसे बनाना, कैसे पिलाना बच्चे को. If you hold mic and give speech, no use. Take a glass water, मिलाओ सब कुछ, पिलाओ बच्चों को, and हटाओ dehydration को. So then only you can be able to be a good community teacher. Any project, how much time it will be taken for it to be completed is basically given by a network analysis, which is the graphic plan of all the events and activities. So NEETPG के लिए भी एक अच्छा network analysis होना भाई. 500 topics क्या पढ़ना, रोज 15 topics खत्म करो, सो जाओ. Don't worry about date or anything. बट मगर पहला फर्स्ट डिसाइड करो क्या है वो 500 टॉपिक which I am going to read. That's very important. I will give you a PDF document downloadable directly from www.onlinembbs.com. In the home page we will keep one PDF document you can download on Saturday. 500 topics which you have to be very clear and sure. Now weight loss, diarrhea, arthritis, fever, adenopathy. If all these occur together, which condition comes to your mind? Who will give me the correct answer? Who will give me the correct answer? Weight loss, diarrhea, arthritis, fever, adenopathy. If all these things are there, What is the diagnosis that comes to your mind? HIV, weight loss, diarrhea, arthritis, fever, adenopathy. I did not guess that people will guess this. Other than HIV, chalo. Ek malabsorption syndrome batao. Everybody is saying HIV, but some malabsorption, non-HIV, okay. Swine flu में arthritis है क्या? सब रहना, Whipples, Dr. Ince is Hindu, I believe. Whipples, Trophairima whippli is the one which you need to think when there is a combination of, see doctor, celiac, Whipple's disease. These are the two topics 100% you should be sure with. Now, UNDP, what does it do? The human and natural resources in the country को develop करने के लिए United Nations Development Program is all about. So that it will help the poorer nations develop their human and natural resources much more fully. India is poor country or rich country? It's a poor country full of rich people. Is a better way. Now, under UNDP, we get the funds to manufacture contraceptives, population education programs, organized sector projects, and grassroots level health workers को improve करना. Grassroots level party workers नहीं, health workers. And introduction of innovative approaches for the family planning. So they are all the ones which are being taken care. Similarly, what will Food and Agriculture Organization will be doing? Where is it located? They are all the important issues. Tertiary prevention means disability limitation, as all of you know very well. Now, should be answered. Anti-desmoglein antibodies. Where do you see them, doctor? Anti-desmoglein antibodies. One shot. Excellent. Dr. Ince. Ince is Hindu. You can type, you can rename yourself in a better way for us to address you, doctor. Everybody else is saying the same. Pemphigus vulgaris. Where there is development of blistering. Dominant A wave in the JVP का मतलब क्या है? The atrium has to push the blood with a lot of force into the ventricle because ventricle is very stiff. That can happen with pulmonary hypertension, pulmonary stenosis, tricuspid stenosis, any of them can be responsible. Where do you see U waves? U waves and T wave flattening, they are the features of hypokalemia. Is what need to be remembered. Now, very good question. Where are the Himalayan A waves? Is a question of Shiva. Very good question. Now, ostium primum second ASD. What do you see in this? Typically, the ECG in ostium primum ASD will show left axis deviation with prolongation of PR interval. You must know the differences between ostium primum and secundum ASD में ECG findings between the two, which we discussed a lot of times in our pediatrics. You can go to the video library Paediatrics, in that go to the ASD topic and click and listen the lecture. Now all that luxury is available. Now doctor, in digoxin toxicity we find hyperkalemia, but hypokalemia predisposes to digoxin toxicity. There is a difference between the two. Digoxin के वजह से hyper आएगा kalemia, मगर hypokalemia के वजह से digoxin toxicity होगा. That's important. Tell me doctor, which organism is bacitracin sensitive resistant? Optacin, novobiocin, bacitracin. By now you must be ready like a missile gun ready to fire any time. Who will give me the correct answer? Yes, Bacitracin, sensitive is which organism? Resistant, which organism? अब बताना ही पड़ेगा. Yes, Agalactaceae and pyogenes. Streptococcus pyogenes is sensitive, Agalactaceae is typically resistant, which is basically group B, is what need to be remembered. Now with regard to the pulmonary function test, you can't measure residual volume FRC by spirometry because that is basically exhaled volume. Right lower lobe collapse, whenever it is there, if you auscultate, then you don't find any vocal resonance. Bronchial breath sounds are a feature of pneumonia, consolidation. Stony dull percussion, fluid. Crepitations, once more, pneumonia. Staphylococcal pneumonia may, what do you have? You don't have hyponatremia, diarrhea and prodromal viral illness. They are all the features in case of the conditions like Legionella, which is associated with lymphopenia, hyponatremia, altered sensorium, etc., etc. If there is a calcification on the chest radiograph, what is the condition that comes to your mind? Typically in TB, pneumoconiosis, sarcoidosis, you will find the presence of calcification, but silicosis may what you have is axial calcification of the lymph node. That's what we need to appreciate. Cowdrey type A bodies. Where do you see? Cowdrey type A bodies. Huh? Infectious mononucleosis? Any other revised answer? Cowdrey type A, Cowdrey type B, intranuclear inclusions, chota books, chota dunya. Yes, doctor. Yellow fever, HSV1, herpes, we get so many answers. HSV is right, CMV. ये दोनों में you should remember Cowdrey type A antibodies. Next 40 days you must keep throwing this one line shooters against each of your classmates in the reading room. Now anaerobic lung infections, they are predisposed by alcohol, old age, diabetes, in alcohol due to aspiration. Mycoplasma pneumonia can lead to autoimmune hemolytic anemia, as all of you know very well. Now gastric ulcers, where are they typically found? Typically, if you look at the gastric ulcers, they can be found anywhere, but most commonly they are along the lesser curvature is what need to be remembered.